Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I hope you're all staying safe and well out there. So we head into this game against Brentford on Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoff, and it is untelevised, which is quite a surprise considering that we have been on TV quite a bit in 2023. But looking at this game, we're going into it on the back of a fantastic 5-1 win against West Ham at the London Stadium on Wednesday night. And we come into this one against the Brentford side, who were also playing on Wednesday night, but against Manchester United. Man United coming away from that game 1-0 winners, and it was a pretty cheap goal by Man U in the game. Looking at it, Brentford did play quite well in the game as well, so I am quite surprised that Man United came away with that 1-0 win. But of course, Ivan Toney failed to pick up a yellow card in the game, so that means he will be available for this game against one of his old clubs in us, of course. And looking at it, he has been banging in goals as well. He scored two, I believe it is, in the previous three for Brentford, and he has been scoring quite a lot of goals this season for them as well. They're currently on an unbeaten run of about 10, I believe it is, at home. So this is going to be an interesting one. It is going to be a difficult game, I think. But looking at the reverse fixture of this, of course, it's St James's Park. We came away 5-1 winners. So if we could emulate what we did on Wednesday night against Brentford in this game, that would be absolutely fantastic. But saying that, I'd be happy to see Newcastle come away with a 1-0 win in it. Could we, get less than that? It could be a difficult game, like I say, but I am going for Newcastle to pick up the win in this game. I think, the way we've been playing, we really do have the ability to go in there, and come away with the 3 points. But looking at the ref for this game as well, the ref for this game is going to be Chris Kavanagh. It's the first NUFC appointment of this season for the Lancashire-based official. Of course, he took charge of the corresponding game last season. In his most recent Newcastle game was, of course, our 3-0 win against Norwich City in April. VAR will be Darren England for this game, but there is one that I have noticed on the referee appointments heading into this game, that the fourth official for this game is none other than Mr. Steroid himself, Steve Martin. No, I'm not talking about the comedian. I'm talking about Mr. Steroid himself from the Forest game in the Championship back in 2017, is on the fourth official duties for this game now. He should not be anywhere near a Newcastle United game. It has been said that he is not allowed to officiate or be involved in a Newcastle United game after what he did back in 2017 when we were down in the Championship against Nottingham Forest, where, of course, we lost 2-1 to Nottingham Forest. And Steve Martin was the referee. He sent off John Joe Shelvey and Paul Dummett in the games. And, of course, they were both appealed. The red cards were rescinded because they found out that, there was completely and utterly disgusting behaviour going on by Steve Martin. Mr. Steroid himself, he clearly had roid rage and was just going around, willy-nilly giving out cards to Newcastle United players just because he wanted to. But I have seen on the refereeing appointments that he is on as the fourth official for this game. So hopefully, Chris Kavanagh will be fit and well and be able to ref this game, because otherwise it's going to be Mr. Steroid himself stepping in as the referee, and we don't need that. We definitely don't need that. So the FA definitely need to be looking into these appointments for referees, appointments for officials for these games, because how have they done that? How, have they picked Steve Martin, somebody that they have said cannot be involved in a Newcastle United game, be the fourth official in a Newcastle United game? But moving on from that, let's look at our results, of course, down at the Gtech Community Stadium in all time, of course, against Brentford. The most recent one being a 2-0 win in the 21-22 season. Joelinton and Joe Willock scoring the goals in the game. The previous one to that was a 1-0 loss in the 2020 one season in the League Cup, of course, where we had a brilliant chance to make it through to the next round. It was the quarterfinals, I believe it was, for that one. But previous season that was the Championship in the 16-17 campaign. We won 2-1 with Gale and Murphy scoring in the goals. And previous to that, of course, you have to go all the way back to 92-93 for the previous game to that, where Kelly and Gavin Peacock scored in the goals in the game in a 2-1 win. For a loss in a league game, however, you have to go back to 1947-48, when Newcastle lost 1-0 in Division 2 to Brentford. But we're going into this game. This is going to be an interesting one. And of course, you know, we came into this a 5-1 win, the first time since September 1998. Of course, that we have hit 5 in a PL away game. But we're going into this one on the back of 4 wins so far in the Premier League, a chance to make it 5 wins in a row, and also a pretty good record down in the capital as well. It's now 5 games unbeaten in the capital, 3 wins, 2 draws, a chance to make it 6 games unbeaten against Brentford if we can pick up the win against them on Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoff. But let us know your thoughts going into this game. What are you feeling? You know, what's your score predictions going into this game as well? Brentford fans, are you a little bit concerned about the way, you know, Newcastle performed in the last game and coming into this game on absolute high form as well? But as always, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. This does help the channel to grow. And if you do want to support the channel in other means by donating to the channel, then the super thanks is below. Just put your donation in there and all donations are welcome. Till next time, I'll see you all later, and how are the lads?